Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys hands down the best ways to make money in GTA 5 online as of right now. Whether you guys are level 1 or 1000, I guarantee there's going to be a method in today's video that could make you guys millions of dollars completely solo and extremely quickly. So as always, if you guys do want to enjoy the video and you would like to see me cover more money methods and guides in the future, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so coming in for the very first money making method, and that is by beating this week's brand new time trial. It will be known as Tongva Valley and only has a par time of 58 seconds. So the best thing to do is to start the time trial straight away, and then when you guys start the time trial, it will show you guys the end point, and you want to set a waypoint on the finish line. Now you guys will notice, as you guys can see here, it's going to give you this weird route to follow, telling you that you have to do like 3-4 awkward turns, and if you guys are going over 100 miles an hour in a motorbike, believe you me, I don't give a fuck how experienced you are at this game, you are going to be crashing over and over again, just making this time trial very stressful and not even worth giving it a go. However, what you guys actually want to do is set the waypoint, but you want to ignore this first turn before the cinema emblem and take the second turn. You guys will see exactly what I mean when I show you guys gameplay of it. I thought I'd just explain it right now on the GPS so it's very clear to you guys and you know what you're doing when you go around to doing it. So once you guys arrive at a time trial, have your front wheel outside of the time trial so you get that half a second extra advantage, and if you guys are on a motorbike, then pop a wheelie instantly, move straight over to the left lane just as I'm doing on screen. You kind of want to move left and right across these lanes, just shortening down the distance that you're traveling, almost like track runners do. They always go into the inside lane when they're running track and field. Do exactly the same with this. You can kind of see as it's turning inwards, I move to the left, and when it goes more straight, I go more central to the road. But keeping that in mind, the main tip here is just to avoid all cars at all costs. Nonetheless, as you guys can see here, I'm approaching the first turn where my GPS is telling me to go. I ignore that, I go straight past it, and I take this turn right here. This is very important because when you guys avoid the first turn and take this turn, now it's just a straight. You guys can hold a wheelie, lean forward all the way to the finish line, and go and collect your very nice $50,000. As you guys can see, this part is very, very easy. I completely slowed down when I made that turn because I didn't want to take any risks, as it is just completely random with traffic. Like I said earlier, I don't care how experienced you are at the game, there is nothing you can do if Rockstar Games just decide to spawn a car indicating out of nowhere that you're going to crash into. Sometimes you just got to take the L, dust yourself down and retry it. Now if you guys do fall off your bike, just get straight onto your bike and hold down Y or triangle, and it will respawn you straight back at the start of the time trial. Now of course, if you guys do play on PS5, Xbox Series or the enhanced version on PC, then we do also have an extra time trial known as the HSW time trial, which will earn you guys a whopping 250k. And this week's brand new HSW time trial is known as Terminal, and it does have a par time of 4 minutes 15 seconds. However, the best part about this time trial is you won't need anywhere near 4 minutes to complete this time trial. I guarantee all of you guys, just like the previous time trial, as long as you're using the right vehicle and you take the exact route that I'm showing you on screen, you can all complete this in a few minutes and bag yourself a very nice 250k very, very easily. Now of course, for the HSW time trial, you do have to use a HSW vehicle, and there is tons of different fast HSW vehicles. I believe the fastest HSW vehicle as of right now is the Banshee GTS. So if you guys do prefer using cars over motorbikes, I definitely suggest using the Banshee GTS if you guys do own that vehicle. However, I would suggest if you guys do own the Hakuchu Drag, put the HSW upgrade on it like I just said, so you guys can just do exactly as I do on screen. You'll be able to dodge in between the cars very, very easily. The one downside of using a car with a time trial is that you could easily get trapped in between a gap in between two cars, especially driving on the motorway. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but when you trigger a time trial, the stupidity level of the NPCs driving is notched up a level, so they will just randomly turn out of nowhere trying to knock you off your bike. However, speeding up this time trial just so you guys can follow a clear route exactly as I'm doing. But as you guys can see on screen, it really does start all the way from the docks and ends all the way in Blaine County. And just like the previous time trial, I mess up here. As you guys can see on screen, I fall off this dirt road, dropping down these rocks, wasting a bunch of time. However, because I took the route that I'm showing you guys, like I said, I can afford to make mistakes, fall off my bike, and still complete this way ahead of time. As you guys can see on screen, I made another mistake there, nearly taking the wrong turn, and right at the end I came to a full-blown stop just to prove to you guys that I was calm during this entire situation. And as you guys can see on screen, I managed to beat it with a par time of 3 minutes 54 seconds, meaning I had a 21-second gap to go ahead and mess up, waste 21 seconds, and I still would have gone ahead and completed this time trial. So this week, boys, definitely go ahead and beat both of these time trials straight away, as they're both very, very easy to do. However, coming in for the next best money making method, and that is by grinding out the double money and double RP that Rockstar Games are currently offering on the Hunting Pack Remix Adversary Mode. This is a pretty fun game mode to play. I'm not gonna lie, if you've never played it before, there's basically two teams. You have one team which their objective is to protect a van from making it from point A to point B. On that team, if you're driving the van, you must keep the van above a certain speed before it self-explodes. And of course, the other team's objective is to go ahead and stop this van from making its way to that set location. Now, the adversary mode payouts are completely time and round based, so it doesn't matter how many players you have in your game. It all depends on how long you spend in the game and if you're able to win the rounds back to back. Now, because there is no time limit on this adversary mode, if you was really smart, you can push it for as long as you want. Now, as you guys can see on screen by this graph, if you're able to spend over 15 minutes in a round, you're going to get a massive payout of $60,000, which there is also a way to even increase that by more. However, on the other end of that, if you guys spend under 3 minutes in a round, you're only going to be earning $8,500. Now, like I said, another way to increase your payout is by winning the rounds one after the other. So as you guys can see on screen, by winning rounds back to back, you're going to be earning a bonus payout for every single round. So if you're able to win 4 rounds back to back, normally you would be earning $26,000. However, of course, right now with double money and double RP, that is going to be massively increased on top of your current payout. And unfortunately, adversary mode can't be played solo. Technically, you can jump in a lobby solo by yourself, but if you are looking to team up with other players, like I said, you're best off putting a good group of players together over on my Discord server, just so you guys can win these rounds back to back and be earning well over 100k from a single game alone. And then from here, you want to go ahead and press start, go across to online, go down to jobs, play jobs, and you want to go ahead and start the short trip known as Seed Capital. You will notice that this is also currently offering you guys double money and double RP. However, I'm sure most of you guys have played these missions before. They are very, very quick and very easy to do, especially this Seed Capital mission. Now, of course, these short trips do require 2 players, as one player will have to play as Franklin and another player has to play as Lamar. So if you guys don't have that many friends that do play GTA 5 online, do be sure to go ahead and join my Discord server, which I will leave linked as a pinned comment underneath this video. I'll also leave a link to it in the description. We've got tons of active players, always up for grinding money or just having fun online. However, once you guys have got another player, I'm pretty sure most of you guys are aware of what these missions are all about. They are extremely easy to complete, especially this mission, the Seed Capital mission. As you guys can see on screen, all you have to do is make your way over to a weed store, take out about 5 or 6 enemies. Once you guys have done that, you're going to jump in the back of a truck, then you're going to shoot a few enemies out the back of the truck. Once you guys arrive at a new location, you're going to have to make your way up to this rooftop whilst taking out a few enemies. And once you guys have killed the gang leader, that is the mission done. So it is extremely easy to do and will also be earning you guys a very nice 100k, as well as a nice 5,700 RP if you guys are looking to earn some RP at the same time. However, coming in for the next best money making method, and that is by grinding out the double money and double RP that Rockstar Games are currently offering on all of the Lamar contact missions. Now there is one specific mission that, if done in the right way, can earn you guys an insane amount of very easily. And the mission you guys want to start up is a mission known as Ticket to Elysium. As you guys can see on screen, the mission will open up at rank 18, so most of you guys should have this mission available. But if you don't have the mission available to you, then simply go ahead and join my Discord server, which will be linked as a pinned comment, and I'll also leave it in the description. We've got tons of active players always up for grinding at GTA 5, and if you guys don't want to do the solo method, all it's going to do by getting extra players into your game is increase the RP and money you guys are earning. So you're literally losing out on nothing by going ahead and inviting as many players into your game as possible. You can do this 100% solo, but like I said, considering you're going to be getting a boost for every player, you might as well go ahead and try and fill out the lobby. Now, when you guys spawn into the mission, it's going to go ahead and tell you guys to steal the tanker. So what you guys can go ahead and do to save some time is make your way to this location before you go ahead and start the mission. That way it's going to go ahead and spawn you here, ready to go ahead and complete the mission very easily. So as you guys can see on screen, as long as you guys make your way to where this waypoint is, the tanker will literally drive straight towards you, so you don't have to go ahead and chase it down, wasting bullets and potentially blowing the thing up. So as you guys can see on screen, as long as you wait on this road and aim down your sniper, you should see the driver driving the tanker straight over this bridge, where you guys can just pick him off very easily with a sniper shot. If you're not that good at a sniper, or for some reason if you guys don't even own a sniper in the game, you can just simply go ahead and drive along the tanker and shoot him with a pistol or a submachine gun. However, it is much easier to just go ahead and do exactly as I do on screen and pick him off with one simple sniper shot. Now that's basically the mission done, boys. As soon as you guys jump in the tanker, all you have to do is drive into this bush quickly or down one of the dirt paths, just so you guys can lose the cops very quickly. And as you guys can see on screen, once you guys lose the cops, it's less than a 30-second drive where you guys have got to go to deliver the tanker. So a very easy and straightforward mission that is going to be earning you guys a ton of RP every single time. Now, if you guys aren't aware, contact missions pay out more money and dish out more RP the longer you guys spend in the mission. This is capped at 15 minutes. So in order to earn the max amount of money, you guys have got to spend at least 15 minutes in the mission. The payout and the RP are both going to increase every 2 minutes in your game. So if you guys go ahead and complete a mission with 4 players in 4 minutes, you're going to be earning less money and less RP than if you completed it in 6 minutes. So in some cases, you could end up delivering a tanker just a few seconds short of the 6-second mark, and it will dramatically affect your RP and payout at the same time. So as you guys can see on screen, firstly, for completing this completely solo by myself and not having to rely on any other players, I was able to earn a decent $40,000 along with an insane 12,000 RP, and I could have even increased that more by inviting other players into my game, and they didn't have to lift a finger. I could have went ahead, done this mission completely solo, just invited them into my game, and like I said, that would be increasing for every single player. So to give you guys a clear example of this, as you guys can see on screen, I've done this mission very quickly with 4 people, so in less than 2 minutes, and we only got 18k. However, we got 5k RP. I then quickly restarted the mission again and spent an extra 1 minute in the game, and it increased my payout to 23k and 7k RP. And then I went ahead and replayed the mission again with 4 players inside my mission, and once again we completed the mission very quickly, but I let it drag on for just 1 minute extra, and it managed to increase yet again to just under 8,500 RP with $30,000. Now, as far as how much of the payout exactly you guys will be earning depending how much time you spend in the mission, as you guys can see on screen by this graph, it shows the exact percentage payout of the total payout you guys will receive depending on the time spent in the mission. So as you guys can see on screen, first thing you guys don't want to do is finish the mission under 2 minutes, as you'll only be earning 12.5% of the final payout. The payouts you can see on screen aren't relevant to the payouts we're going to be receiving in this mission. That is just a standard payout without double money or quadruple RP. However, by spending 2 to 3 minutes, that payout is literally going to double to 25%. 3 to 4 minutes, you're going to increase to 37.5%. 4 to 6 minutes will be 50%, then 6 to 8 minutes will be 60%, which technically is the best way to grind it, as you will be saving 3 minutes, because by doing it every 6 minutes, you're going to be earning a total of 120%, which usually, as you guys can see on screen, would take up to 15 minutes. The payout might not look as big when it initially rolls down, however, it will add up in the end by replaying it every 6 minutes. However, as you guys can see on screen, it will once again increase up to 70% between 8 to 10 minutes. 10 to 12 minutes, you're going to receive 80%. 12 to 15 minutes, you're going to get 90%, and 15 minutes plus, you will receive the max 100% payout. So it is completely dependent whether you guys, like I said, want to repeat these missions every 6 minutes to make it the most efficient payout every time, or just go AFK, park the tanker up, leave your control pad down, and wait the 15 minutes so you guys can just earn the 100% every time, which might be better for certain players depending what style of player you guys are. Now, there is even more ways you guys could increase that RP from 12k to way higher. So of course, the first thing I forgot to mention is you do want to make sure you put it on hard difficulty, as that will be giving you a 50% RP increase. And as you guys saw, this mission is so straightforward and easy. Playing on hard literally feels like the exact same thing as normal or easy. Now, if you guys are able to get at least 2 players in the same crew to complete this mission with you, you will be increasing your RP once again by 20%, which is massive over time. And if you have these crew members as a friend, so by having at least 2 friends in your mission, you're going to be once again increasing it by 10%. And finally, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware, by setting your targeting mode on free aim, that is also going to increase your RP by 25%. So with all of these massive increases, and you guys knowing about the player and time bonuses, as you guys will see tonight, by grinding at this method yourself, you can literally earn hundreds of thousands very easily, and like I said, very quickly. However, coming in for the next best money making method, and that is by grinding out the double money currently being offered on the Smoke Underwater money laundering missions, which of course was only added with the Money Fronts DLC. Right now with double money, you guys can earn $60,000 per mission, but of course that will also be increasing your car wash income, which I will explain in just a second. However, if you are a GTA Plus member, from these money laundering missions, as of right now, you can earn quadruple money, so you'll be earning 120k per mission. Now, there is also a weekly bonus going on, so if you complete 3 of these missions, you're going to earn a bonus 100k. And as far as the passive income boost, by completing 15 money laundering missions for the Smoke Underwater business, this will double the daily safe income from $750 to $1,500, contributing to the hands-on car wash safe, which can generate up to $31,000 per in-game day, so that is every 48 minutes. And of course, that is if all 3 of the businesses are operating and optimized. Now, do take note that the payouts are collected from the duffel bag at the hands-on car wash businesses, so you won't receive payment immediately, as the money needs to be cleaned through money laundering, then the cash will be available. However, that is going to do it from me, guys. Some insane money making methods this week that all of you guys could grind out to make millions of dollars very easily in GTA 5 Online. As always, if you guys have enjoyed the video and you would like to see me cover more fast and easy money methods in the future without the need of using any GTA 5 money glitches, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace!